We're going to be learning how to turn a bunch of text into an MLA formatted document. The reason why we want to be able to use MLA formatted documents is because in the rest of your education, you're going to be using MLA a lot, not only in English language arts classes, but in other classes as well. They allow you to format text in a very clear and easy to read way. It will allow your readers to know exactly where they can find information. And there's other features such as the double line spacing allows for comments to be written in between lines, or plenty of room for circling or highlighting for comments or feedback. I'm going to be using this essay as our example. First thing I'm going to be doing is putting my name there. So this goes above the title. So I'm going to do my name and then the professor. After that, I'm going to do the course name and then the date. Ask your teacher more specifics about how they want the date done. I am totally fine with just numbers. Next up is our title. I have already written a title here, but it needs to be centered. I can't see the centered text, the centered tools. So I might have to click these three dots to get my more. If my page is more zoomed out, I might see that here. And if I'm zoomed out even more, we have more. I'm going to click Center Align. And then I'm going to capitalize all the important words of my title. So Elon Musk is a proper noun. That is someone's name. That should be capitalized. Human race. Those are pretty important words. I'm also going to capitalize those. But of and the are just kind of filler words. They don't get capitalized. Excellent. Now we're going to move up to the header. The header is a special location at the top. And if I just click up here normally, I can't type anything up there. But if I double click quickly, we can see it says header, and there is now a special spot. What's special about the header is it will put the exact same text in the exact same spot on every single page. This is where you want to put your student last name, a space, and then we want to insert page number, and we want to choose the one that shows the page number starting on the first page in the top right corner. If your text is not over here to the right, it might start off left aligned. All you have to do is go up to the alignment and choose right align. Once that's done, you may also notice that there is a gray box around the 1. That means that if we go to the next page, it will automatically change to page 2. Part of MLA formatting is having your name here with an automated formatting. Excellent. Now we're going to move down to the indents. Every paragraph needs to be indented. This is how you know the beginning of a paragraph. I'm going to indent by clicking at the beginning line and hitting the Tab key. That is usually found right near caps lock. I'm going to look for the end of my next paragraph and then find the next paragraph and indent the first line. Find the end of my next paragraph and indent the first line. I'm going to continue this for all of these. This will allow our reader to easily tell where a paragraph begins because it's indented. Now, I am very distracted by all these misspellings when I was typing the draft. So I'm going to go up to Tools and Spelling and Grammar, and I want a spelling and grammar check. All right, it's going to start giving me suggestions. Electric, online, Excellent. All my spelling is now fixed. I want to be careful when I'm doing this in case I get a word that, like there, and there, it may choose the wrong one, and I have to be smart for the computer and keep an eye on that. Now we're going to make sure we're using the right font and right font size. If we look up here, it says Arial and 11. Times are MLA formatting needs us to use Times New Roman. So I'm going to select all my text by clicking and dragging. Then I'm going to go up and I'm going to choose Times New Roman. Then I'm going to select font size 12. Notice the header did not change. I'm going to have to double click the header so that I can also select Times New Roman 12. Now I need to make sure that I have the right amount of blank space around my paper. If I go to File, Page Setup, we can see that under margins there's 1 inch. That means that between the text and the edge of the paper there should be 1 inch. I want 1 inch between all of these. Sometimes you might see something like this, where it's a different number. For MLA formatting, we want 1 inch all around. Lastly, we need to double space our entire document. I'm going to select all the text, and then I'm going to go to Format, Line Spacing, and select Double. Notice how there now is a space in between each line. This is very different than going in and hitting the Enter key a whole bunch of times and hoping that it works right. We need to make sure that when we are double spacing, we are relying on the line spacing tool. Now that our paper is ready to be passed in, the next step would be works cited. But as your elements of art is all in your own words, you won't need to write a works cited for that. So this is ready to go.